You're not watching this video because you want to become the main character of your life, because you already are the main character of your life and you know that. You are watching this video because you don't know how to really act like it. I got you. But I just quickly want to ask you guys that do you want to become the main character in your own life or in everybody's life? Because if that's the goal, you are never going to achieve that. And this should not sound disappointing, because guess what? The real main characters do not give a single F about that. Realizing this actually gives you the freedom to be your true self and do whatever you want to do in life without having to worry about what other people think of you and without needing to prove yourself to anyone. Because at the end of the day, every single person on this planet is the main character in their own life. But some people really struggle with this because they are just too involved in other people's life rather than themselves. Your main character energy gets affected every single time you give other people the power to have control over your emotions and the way you feel about yourself. But today we're gonna fix that with a short yet effective guide that personally helped me in my life to start acting like the main character and not the side character. So let's get started. Okay, first thing first. The goal is not to become the most beautiful women or men on this planet, but to become the best version of yourself and have a glow up just for yourself and not for anybody else. Because the main character do not perform for others. So of course we are going to romanticize our life and click pictures for our social media if we want to, but just for our own fulfillment and not to show anything to anybody else. So I dare you that the next time when you will post your picture on your Instagram story, you are not going to scroll up every now and then and check who has seen your story, who has liked it or not, who has replied or not. Because listen, all of this is a form of seeking social media validation, and the main characters don't do that. Because the main characters know that these likes, comments, replies, whatever, do not define them. And I will not lie to you guys, I myself still sometimes struggle with this. Now of course I don't seek validation from random people and strangers online, but yes, I do seek validation from my own sister sometimes. Like whenever I feel like posting my picture on my Instagram story, I go to her and ask her, what do you think? And if she rejects a picture, I just don't upload it. Seeking validation is seeking validation no matter what, and I know I have to work on this, and I am working on that. So it's completely okay if you resonate with such kind of behavior, but you always have the choice to change. And this links to my next point, and that is stop waiting for anyone's reply. I don't care who this person is, you are not going to do that anymore. Because do you really think that the main character wastes their time by waiting for someone's reply? Like, especially those people who have ghosted them, who are purposely not replying to their text. Because first of all, no one is never that busy to not reply to a text, okay? It takes few seconds to reply to a text. So if someone is not replying to your text, you are not going to sit there and overthink and doubt yourself. Because first of all, it has nothing to do with you or your self-worth. So don't you dare doubt yourself. Secondly, are you guys really that free for such kind of bullshit? Like, honestly, why is it such a big deal if someone hasn't replied to your text yet? Why is it such a big deal? Don't you have anything else to do? Don't you have a life to live? And what happened to your standards, by the way? Go and live your effing life. We have got goals to achieve. And this links to my next point, that is get a damn life. You guys watch movies, right? Have you ever seen a main character of that movie just wasting their life around, busy in their phone all day, chatting with random people who are not even worth it? No, right? They are always doing something interesting. Now by that, I don't mean that engage in some kind of criminal behavior. We are not talking about that, please. Just start a damn new hobby, okay? Maybe you already have one. Why not invest your time in that? Explore new things based on your interest. Go and travel different places. Just do something with your life, okay? Do something which can keep you busy and engaged rather than wasting your time and doing what? Waiting for someone's reply? My next point is that stop chasing or being desperate for attention. Okay, let's go back into our movie world, okay? Whenever we are watching a movie, we often see the main characters going in a restaurant or maybe in a cafe. He or she just sit by themselves and other people are not really paying attention to them, right? But does that not make them the main character? They are still the main character, right? The same goes for you, okay? Whenever the main character walk into a room, they own it. They know they are the main character regardless of how much attention they are receiving or how much compliments they are receiving. Because the main characters never ever chase for validation. So no amount of compliment or attention can affect the way they feel about themselves. If in case you think being the main character means being unique and having everyone's attention, it's such a big myth. It has nothing to do with the main character energy. You can always be your main character energy, and you should be regardless of what other people think of you. The next thing is that start romanticizing your life, and it should not have to be expensive. A lot of people think that in order to fully romanticize your life, you need a money, you need this and that and a lot of other other things. And this is obviously not true. Some simple and little acts can help you romanticize your life. If you are a school going student, for example, and you wake up 7 a.m. in the morning every single day in order to get ready for school, try waking up an hour earlier, that is 6 a.m., so that you can spend some time with yourself and give yourself some time before rushing out to school. You can do some meditation or exercise. Chill. If you don't want to do that, you can do something else instead. For example, you can watch an episode of your favorite series so that it can uplift your mood. Just do whatever that makes you happy. And if you wake up an hour earlier, you are also giving yourself some extra time to get ready properly, i.e. give some efforts into your looks, because when you look your best, you feel your best, and your main character energy just... Another way of romanticizing your life can be trying a recipe of your favorite food that you really like. You can also romanticize your studies and literally anything. Just look on Pinterest for inspiration. Another very interesting thing which you can do, open a social media page. It can be a faceless page, you don't have to show your face, and just start posting things which you really like doing in your daily life, and just try to make it a little extra. Be a little bit creative and just basically do whatever you like and just enjoy. The reason why I mentioned this, because it's a really good way to connect with like-minded individuals, which can also help in your social life. So yeah, just a recommendation. And again, it should not have to be necessarily expensive. Just do whatever is possible for you. The last but not the least, invest in your looks, guys, because we all know that looks matters, okay? It's important for your overall confidence and your self-perception. And again, I'm not saying that you have to do a lot of things for that. Just take care of some basic things. Very important thing, do some physical movement. It can be exercising, workout, yoga. If you don't like any of these things, try dancing. It can be playing a sport. Drink enough water. Try to avoid junk food as much as you can. I know it's hard, but still. Have a skincare routine and stick to it. And it can be simple, okay? You don't have to buy a lot of expensive products. I myself use like almost 3 products just, okay? Moisturizer, sunscreen, and lip balm, and that's it. And please remember to work on your posture, and you can also try to like experiment with yourself a little bit, like try a new haircut, or do things in which you feel you look your best. Most importantly, start doing things in your life which you know will make you feel better about yourself, which you know will build your confidence. Because trust me, the inner glow up is always more important and effective than the physical glow up, because that inner glow up just reflects on your physical body as well automatically. And before ending this video, I just quickly want to burst a myth that if in case you guys think that being the main character means not giving an F about anybody and just thinking about yourself only, this is not true, okay? This is not true. Yes, it's you who is the main character of your life, and you always will be, and you should be. And yes, other people can never become the main character of your life, and they never should be. But they might not be the main character in your life, but there are some people who are definitely an important character in your life, because they play an important role in your life. So you should care about them and love them. There's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, just wanted to burst that myth. And that's it, guys. That's it for today's video. I really hope this would have helped you. And by the way, if in case you guys are interested in my daily life and who I am as an individual, do consider checking out my Instagram. And I'm sending you a lot of positivity for all the upcoming festivals. And yes, you are the main character. Never forget that. Act like it. God bless you, and I will meet you guys in my next video.